the dark, but I call it mine. I ride alone through the blood and brine. Say my name if you must, but there's no mercy in the dust. Boots still burning from the path I took. Left town shaking, never looked. Chains couldn't hold what the fire made. I was born from smoke and razor blades. Crown of cinders, ash for gold, marked by battle, stories told. I don't bend, I don't crawl, I stand tall when the angels fall. I brought the storm, thunder in veins, lightning sworn. Truth ain't clean and grace ain't free, so I carved my faith through the enemy. Crown of cinders, ash for gold, marked by battle, stories told. I don't bend, I don't crawl, I stand tall. From their holy heights, but down here we earn our rights with blood and dirt, fist and flame. I rise unbroken, call my name. Crown of cinders, ash for gold, buried deep but never cold. I don't beg, I don't stall, I walk through hell and never fall. Crown of cinders, smoke and scars, built from ruin, born for war. Dust don't lie and blood don't fade. I dug my truth with a broken spade. Crosses burn where my boots once knelt. Now I wear the scars the angels felt. I ain't begging, I ain't bound. I walk tall in a dead man's crown. Thunder moans in the bones I drag, with a curse stitched deep into my flag. Crows keep watch from the gallows high. They seen my soul and still won't fly. I sold my name to the howling wind, traded peace for the shape I'm in. I ain't begging, I ain't bound. I walk tall in a dead man's crown. Smoke don't clear and fire don't sleep. I'm the howl of darkness. it's already burned. I'm the lesson you ain't never learned. No preacher's light, no promised land, just me, my ghost, and a gun in hand. I ain't begging, I ain't bound. I walk tall in a dead man's crown. If I fall, let the silence ring, 'cause I ain't own a goddamn thing. Dead man's crown, buried deep, but never down. I don't crawl, I don't confess. Raised on fire and wilderness, marked by scars the saints won't name. I walk through hell and don't feel shame. I leave iron in my wake. Every lie, every vow I break. If you're hunting me, better bring the storm. I was born with the devil's form. My shadow rides with broken bone. No God left me a single home. I don't need no sacred light. I was built to bleed and bite. I leave iron in my wake. Every oath is mine to take. You bring fear, I bring the blade. I'm the howl your ghost obeyed. Nail my name into the dirt. Still I rise, still I hurt. No chains hold a soul like mine. Born in smoke, baptized in pride. I leave iron in my wake. Burning roads I'll never fake. You want death, then let it break. But know this, I never shake. Iron in my wake, and fire in my name. I came from dust and broken bone. No crown, no kin. I ride alone. They sent their dogs to track me down, but I don't bleed when I hit the ground. I've chewed the dark like bitter bread. Slept in towns that wish me dead. They lit the pyres, I lit a smoke, and laughed until the gallows broke. No cross for me, no prayer, no chain. I've made peace with the fire and pain. Let the angels weep, let the demons cry. I'll ride through hell and never die. Their law is built on blood and lies, but I see clear to me of saving grace. I saw God blink and turn his face. I buried friends with steady hands, took their names through cursed lands. Now every mile's a vow I keep, and every sin I carve in deep. No cross for me, no priest, no grave. I'll tip my hat to the life I gave. If death wants words, I won't comply. Just steel and dust and a battle cry. I ain't the devil, but I've ridden beside him, and he looked afraid. No cross for me, no crown to claim. I'll ride unknown, but not in shame. Let the world forget, let my story die. I'll fade like smoke in a blood-red sky. No cross, no chain, no name. I'll walk where saints forget to pray, where blood dries slow and skies turn gray. No light has touched this road in years, just the hum of loss and the weight of fear. Burn me clean in holy flame, strip my shadow, leave the name. I ain't pure, I ain't redeemed, but I won't die unseen. I've sown regret in shallow graves, watch the wolves outlive the brave. They curse my path, I bless their fire, fed on smoke and dead desire. Burn me clean in holy flame, strip my shadow, leave the name. I ain't pure, I ain't redeemed, but I won't die unseen. Bury me where the silence screams, where rust runs deep, mercy dreams. No stone, no verse, no cross to keep, just ash that stirs while others. Gun on my head, wind in my throat, scars like maps on a tattered coat. If the end comes hard, I'll stand my ground, 'cause hell don't scare what's already bound. Burn me clean in holy flame, drag my soul, forget the name. I ain't saved, I ain't serene, but I'll go down fierce. prayers for the things I've done. No light left beneath this sun. I ride where angels fear to go, with fire in my veins and a heart of coal. No savior's hand, no Holy Ghost, just me and the gun, and hell follows close. Boots soaked in blood and rage, I carve my name on the gallows cage. No law can chain the beast I feed. I plant revenge like devils see. Crows above scream my name. Dust to dust, I play no game. I ride where angels fear to go, with fire in my veins and a heart of coal. No savior's hand, no Holy Ghost, just me and the gun, and hell follows close. Bury me deep with my blade and sin. I'll rise again when the storm rolls in. Thunder howls, my curse of creed. I'm the wrath that demons breathe. I ride where angels fear to go, with fire in my veins and a heart of coal. No savior's hand, no Holy Ghost, just me and the gun, and hell follows close. Me and the gun, and hell follows close. Black smoke rising from my tracks, dust and blood, I don't look back. A six-string devil, cold and mean. Whiskey fire burns gasoline. Out in the silence where the law don't go, I'm the thunder in the undertow. 'Cause hell rides with me, and the night don't sleep. I'm the shadow crawling where the angels weep. Steel in my hands, vengeance in my soul. No redemption, just bullet holes. I've kissed death with a crooked smile, buried saints in outlaw style. No preacher's prayer can cleanse this sin. I'm the storm that won't give in. Chains can't hold what was never free. I'm the curse in your legacy. Hell rides with me, and the night don't sleep. I'm the shadow crawling where the angels weep. Steel in my hands, vengeance in my soul. No redemption, just bullet holes. dust burns brighter than the morning light. Born from fire, raised in pain, I ride the wind like a runaway train. Hell rides with me through the broken land. I'm the reaper walking with a smoking hand. Still in my hands, vengeance in my soul. No forgiveness, just rock, rage, and roll. My kin, they bid my land. I'll ride along still man. Crisis broke, what are we traced? How speaking friend, but embrace. No logging touch, no mountain down. A soul like mine now never fame. This is my chorus now. No guys are up, no racing now. I rock the guest, I rock the flay with hollow rounds and a billow line. Don't wait for this time for grace, just the shadows in the way. Silence you tend to do. This is my chorus now. No hiding smite, but finding mine. They beat the noose, I got the rope. Now I have to find my hope. This is my chorus now. No hiding is mine, but finding mine. The cause my gospel, the bus my soul out right and for me for more. So clown no scum, don't stake my name. Just let me ride and take that day. And can you see a ride, coke and slime, and the herb but dill, it's just a word of time. Stars and a broken sky. Mama said, boy, don't trust the cross. And Daddy died where the lines were lost. They gave me chains, I gave them fire. Built my name from smoke and wire. Now I ride with ghosts that heal, with dust-stained eyes and hands of steel. I'm made of ash and iron breath, a walking wound that cheats on death. No man owns the road I tread. I talk to crows and sleep with lead. Ain't no heaven calling me, just the sound of hooves and the cracked musqueam. The law can chase, but it won't catch the kind of man who burned the match. No tombstone, no church, no bride, just me and rage forever tied. Let the thunder trust, just ash and iron, blood and dust. If you hear steel in the wind, it's not the storm, it's me. Riding through the blood, red dust, devil's whisper, steel and rust, broken lawman, heart gone black. Never once thought of turning back. I've sinned for gold, I've killed for pride. No Holy Ghost can cleanse this ride. In the ashes of the west I roam, no mercy carved into my bones. A six-shot soul and a death-stained name. The fire's gone, but I remain. Whiskey burns like all my sins. Tattooed ghost beneath my skin. Widows cry, preachers curse, but hell can't make me feel much worse. I walk alone where vultures sing, my shadow crown the outlaw king. In the ashes of the west I roam, no mercy carved into my bones. A six-shot soul and a death-stained name. The fire's gone, but I remain. Chains on my boots, blood on the land. I build my fate with these two hands. They prayed I'd burn, they cursed my soul, but I was forged in black and coal. In the ashes of the west I ride, no law, no God, just me and pride. A six-shot truth and a rusted flame, a dying world.
Welcome everybody to the Full Throttle Winter Street Stock Series as we kick off tonight with two features, the Twin 50s here at Thompson Speedway. Right now, top of your leaderboard, Anthony Danta at a time of 21:19. If you look there on the left-hand screen, you see the times we put in, and we got a tight field here for tonight. Keith Nelson Jr., who's won the past 2 weeks. He won at Myrtle Beach 2 weeks ago. Then last week he put on a clinic at Circuit de Navarra on the road course, where he said he is a road course specialist, and he proved it. That's Keith. He's sitting in fourth spot right now during this practice. The time of 21:25. So he's not far off from Anthony. And speaking of the points, I'm going to go ahead and bring them up. As you can see, Keith Nelson Jr. at the top, followed by Anthony Danta. Trey Ashworth is making a charge here and late in the season. Justin Coleman still sitting fourth right now. He won our season opener in Nashville Fairgrounds. Mark Fuquay right there sitting fifth. Robert Art, he's sixth, but I haven't seen him turn the time in tonight. Just saw a video of him. He won this past weekend, I believe. And he ran up to the stands and gave his trophy to one of the fans up there. Landon Dickens sitting seventh. Peyton Hamlet eighth. Zach Coyer ninth. And Jeff Dillon 10th. Second in speed charge, 21:21. He's looking to have a good night here tonight. Gus Moody, top 10 so far on speed in that 84 machine. Matt Fuquay just sitting outside your top 10, sitting in 12. Turning the time, 21:39. Being there at the same time that his brother Mark has put in 21:38. So we're going to qualify here in a little bit. Turn them loose for 50 laps. Then qualify again and run another 50. See, Mark takes a little bit of damage there. Isaiah Tiller in this Lena 52 truck stop machine, taking it off-road already. There's a look at the number 8, 30 points. Ashworth. Everybody's still running middle through, a little bit higher lane, try to get the momentum up, especially if you're big heavy street stock. That's the main objective. I'd like to say hello to everybody there in Facebook land as we finally did our 30-day bid. We're out of Facebook jail and we're back live again. So you catch us live, we're on WHB2, YouTube, give us a like. Or you can follow us broadcasting on Facebook. So we're getting ready to wrap up practice here, about another 30 seconds left.
Can't help you. Rocket science, don't know what to tell you. I may not know how to get to the moon, but when I wanna fly, my crew knows what to do. Crank around the wheel in the left rear. You're only turning 9,000 in another gear. Never know how. Never know how.
That's still one of the best racing commercials that we've ever made for far as I'm concerned. That's just my humble opinion. Okay, we get ready for qualifying. We'll see who the first one out is. First one out on track. Let's see if he can lay down a lap time as close to Danta's fast time there in practice. See, it looks pretty good coming off the two, going down the backstretch, heading 3 and 4 here. Car's not stepping out at all. Just a little bit slower than what he had in practice, but at 21:42, he was a 21:38. As Cole Baxter puts the top leaderboard of the 21:28. Zach Coyer come around for his second lap. Danta does here. Danta for 21:21, just overtaking Michael Pinnell's 21:24. Jackson McLaren out. Got to turn in his first lap here. McLaren fifth quick, 21:31. Your points leader out of Findlay, Ohio, Keith Nelson Jr. I feel like this first lap was a throwaway lap just to get heat and tires. As he goes down 3 and 4 here. Cuts it down, diamonds off. Charging to the finish line. Turns in a time of 21:33, put him 7th quick. Town & Country Ford, Curb Records, number 98, Peyton Hamlet, Asheville, Tennessee. His first lap puts him 4th for the 21:28. Second lap, not as good. He stays 4th.
Dodge Racing. It's overpowering.
What do you think of Mike Wallace and the Geico Chevrolet?
Whatever. He's out there selling car insurance. I'm out there to win.
Isn't he your cousin?
I didn't say I wouldn't go fishing with the man. All I'm saying is, he comes near me, I'll put him in the wall.
But you don't race in the Busch Series.
Listen, go-kart track, grocery store, those remote-controlled boats. When it comes to Mike Wallace, story ends with me putting him in the wall.
Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
Rocket science, don't know what to tell you. I may not know how to get to the moon, but when I wanna fly, my crew knows what to do. Crank around the wheel in the left rear. You're only turning 9,000, need another gear. Never know how. Never know how.
Hey, Jeremy!
Hey! Is that Octane 93 you're wearing?
Yeah, you like it?
Oh, yeah.
Dodge Racing. It's overpowering.
What do you think of Mike Wallace and the Geico Chevrolet?
Whatever. He's out there selling car insurance. I'm out there to win.
Isn't he your cousin?
I didn't say I wouldn't go fishing with the man. All I'm saying is, he comes near me, I'll put him in the wall.
But you don't race in the Busch Series.
Listen, go-kart track, grocery store, those remote-controlled boats. When it comes to Mike Wallace, story ends with me putting him in the wall.
Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
All right, qualifying's all wrapped up. Danta, Pennell, Baxter, Hamlet, Cordell, your top 5 so far. We had 19 drivers make a lap. Still 2 to go. Justin Dubé and Corey Olson. They might just tag on the end of the field for this first 50-lap feature. Everybody go ahead and put down in the chat who you think is going to take home the victory tonight. Will it be Danta, who showed speed, fastest in practice, fastest in qualifying effort? We'll see where the invert lands him. Or can Keith Nelson Jr. go back to back to back 3 weeks in a row? Or will it be a dark horse here tonight? Somebody such as Michael Pennell, maybe Cole Baxter. Can't count on Mark Fuquay either. He showed some speed there at Myrtle Beach. Up there leading a few laps. He's pretty much in the top 5 all night. All right, we're gonna have our 1 minute warm up for everybody to get their nerves calm and get ready for 50 laps of action here at Thompson Speedway. Danta and Mark lead them out for the next 30 seconds. There's a look at number 31, Matt Barnes, K1 Speed Machine. All right, here's your lineup for the first 50-lap feature of the Twin 50s tonight. Jackson McLaren starting off the 007. Outside him, number 47, Oliver Cordell. Peyton Hamlet starting third. Cole Baxter fourth. Michael Pinnell fifth. Outside him, Anthony Danta. Zach Coyer. And the 13 machine starting seventh. Outside him, your points leader, the 44, Keith Nelson Jr. Trey Ashworth starting ninth. Mark Fuquay 10th. Landon Dickinson 11th. Matt Barnes starting 12th tonight. Row number 7, Matthew Fuquay in the number 93 machine. Outside him, Sean Neidert in the 08. Row number 8, Jesse Bankley in the 25, Gus Moody in the 84. Starting behind him in the 369, Cody Edmonston, Isaiah Tiller. One of my personal favorites, just because he's running the Salina 52 truck stop. Starting 18th, 19th, B. Corey Olson. I'm sorry, JT Basson starting 19th. Corey Olson starting 20th. Justin Dubé 21st. Down the backstretch and get right here for 50 laps. Nice one board shot. Peyton Hamlet, number 98. As the pace car pulls off, we got the green flag drop waving. Jackson taking it down, turn number 1, Oliver Cordell in that 47 machine. With the amount of charge here on the outside. He gets a good run off of exit. Baxter able to pull out in front of Jackson. That's going to bring Anthony Danta up as well. He started 6th and he's already up to 3rd. As the outside lane has all the momentum, starting to freight train that number 98 machine. Cole Baxter all over the back bumper of Oliver Cordell. Down in 3 and 4. come out of turn number 4. We have a 3-car breakaway. Cordell, Baxter, Danta. We're on lap 5 already. Jackson has lost 13 spots since the wave of the green flag. He started on pole. Back there at 14, battling out. Landon Dickens in the 33 machine on the outside there. Gus Moody, your biggest mover so far, up 4 spots. And you see Landon Dickens goes way up high. That's going to allow Jesse Bankley to get around him for position number 15. Back up front, Cole Baxter looking on the inside in that number 19 machine. A little bit of contact with the outside wall there. Around over Cordell, fastest lap, turned in 21:39. This Colt puts a little bit of the chrome horn to use. Got over a little bit loose there, but wasn't able to capitalize on it. Down 5 spots when you start the green. So 8th right now, they're not way, that number 6 machine. Your boys leader, number 44, Nelson Ginger, top 5, up 3 spots, started 8. Back up front. Cole's looking on the inside of 47 once again. Get you inside. Just going to get that momentum. It's going to make it hard to pass 47 right now. For the bump and run. And now Danta's going to keep the momentum on the high side and make a pass here for second. Danta up to second. Edward Cole make a little bit of contact, not much. Able to keep it going. Started 6, now he's up to second. He's looking to get one more. This Keith, he's right behind Michael Pinnell in the 07. Let's see if Anthony is able to get by Oliver. of space in between him and Oliver. Back here in the back. Make this way around Jackson Blair. That's a battle for 12th. Right behind Matthew Goodway in the 93 here. Jackson fighting hard there on the inside. Here it goes. Back out front, Oliver Cordell run first. Right behind the 9, Anthony Danta, Cole Baxter, 19. Michael Cordell run fourth, Keith Nelson Jr. How about your top 5? Zach Clear starting to join the party in that number 13. He's having himself a good run here tonight as Peyton Hamlet challenging Mark for 7th. Almost had him clear. Mark's going to come on the high side. Has the momentum going down into 1. Back out in front of Peyton. 7th, Peyton Hamlin, 8th. Matt Barnes right behind him at 9th. Trey Ashworth running 10th. Oliver's led every lap from the start here. Put on a strong showing in that number 47 Drayton Payne's iRacing machine. Corey Olson, ready to put him a lap down. 25 down, 25 to go. Laps are clicking off quickly tonight. Olson gets into the wall. He was able to get by him with no issue. Cole Baxter does the same. Keith is starting to challenge Michael for the 4th spot. Matt Barnes looking to get by on the outside, Peyton as well. See if we can get the momentum going down the backstretch. Peyton goes up to cover that. He said, "You're not getting by me as well." As the 07-44 now blows up in 3rd place, Cole Baxter. Michael for bump and run. He's able to get underneath Cole. Move Michael Pinnell up to 3rd. See if Keith can go on the outside of the pole. Cole goes up and block the high lane. Gets in the back of Michael a little bit. Good save. Keeps him going off the 2. backside of this group here. Position 3, 4, 5, and 6 all grouped together right now. Back out front, Anthony Danta looking to mount another challenge against the 47. Right along with the 9 machine. Off turn 4. Back off of Gus Moody's 84 machine. Sees the leader coming up on his back bumper. Sullivan gets around him, followed by Danta. 14 laps to go here, feature number 1, Twin 50s. Try not to get distracted while you're looking at Nevaeh there on the back bumper. Until he gets into the wall, Danta's looking low. He's challenging, going down into 1 and 2. He throws a slide job. Crossover by Oliver. We got a battle for the lead. Another crossover there by Danta. They didn't make contact. Give Danta credit for leading that lap. .47 keeps the momentum going. They're on the high side. Clears himself with Danta. Ten to go. Cordell, Danta, Pinnell, your top 3. As Pinnell has a little bit of space between him and the 4th place machine, and Cole Baxter. Keith Nelson still sitting 5th. Not really pushing the subject, if anybody. Back out front, Dan's looking to mount another charge. Good run going down the backstretch. So we got lap cars 2 by 2 in front of leaders. This could make things interesting for them. Laps to go. Cordell, Danta, Pinnell. Still your top 3. We got 5 laps to go. Cordell starting to put distance in between him and Danta. Pinnell all run by himself. Baxter starting to get a challenge from Keith. And right behind him, you have Peyton Hamlin. He's made his way back up to 6th. He got by a 13 car, Zach Hoyer. As Oliver looks low. JT Batson. 3 laps to go. Sean gets a piece of the wall in the 08 machine. Danta's able to get clear of the lap cars. Coming 2 to go for Oliver Cordell. Danta's pushing hard. Caught that outside wall once again, coming off of 4. Cordell takes the white flag. Final lap for the first Twin 50. Cordell takes it down to 3 and 4. And he's going to bring home the checkers for the first Twin 50 tonight. Cordell, Danta, Pinnell, your top 3. Followed by Cole Baxter in 4th, Keith Nelson 5th, Peyton Hamlin 6th, Zach Hoyer 7th, Mark Fuquay 8th, Matt Barnes 9th, Jackson McLaren 10th, Trey Ashworth 11th, Cody Edmonston up 5 spots to 12th, Matthew Fuquay 13th, Landon Dickens 14th, Jesse Bankley 15th, JT Batson 16th, Sean Neidert 17th, Isaiah Tiller 18th, Corey Olson 19th, Gus Moody 20th, and Justin Dubé rounds out your field for the for the first feature tonight. All right, we got tonight's 3rd place finisher, Michael Pinnell.
What's up?
Well, congratulations on grabbing podium finish here tonight.
Yeah, I appreciate it. It's first one that I've actually really finished good in. I usually get wrecked out or something dumb happens most of the time, but yeah, I appreciate it. It's a fun track. We finally get a chance to not have all the out-of-town guys in here, so we went caution-free, and all of us locals, we had a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was definitely a clean race, especially for Thompson. Short track race, and it seemed like everybody minded their P's and Q's here tonight.
Yeah, it was like I said, it was a lot of fun. All of us guys that have been in here for a while, we finally got a chance to have a race all to ourselves, and it was really, really fun not having to race with guys that ain't really been around us forever. So getting to race with guys that you've run door to door with for the last 2 or 3 years is always fun.
Hey, I got a question for you from last week.
Yes, sir.
What's up with you taking that shortcut?
Man, I had to do something, try to run with Keith. I don't know. I was kind of just in the it is what it is mood, I guess. I couldn't run with Danta or Keith, so I had to do something, try to make something work.
Yeah, because I got the alerts that you were going off track, so I go back to watch it just to see if you crashed or something. And I'm like, oh no, he's taking a shortcut.
Yeah, yeah. Had to, like I said, had to try to do something. I wasn't even in the same area code as Danta and Keith, and Keith was killing us. So I started doing a bunch of ignorant shit, trying to make something work.
All right, Mike, we'll give a shout out to all your sponsors.
Pinellas Transmission Center, C&D Property Management, and Realist Realty.
All right, Michael, congratulations on your third place finish, and maybe we'll improve a few spots here in twin feature number 2.
I'm hoping so. I appreciate it.
All right, I got second place runner-up tonight, along with second place in the points, Anthony Danta. Congratulations on another podium finish.
Thanks, I appreciate it.
You guys started to trade slide jobs there and crossovers. It's getting real exciting.
Yeah, the lap traffic kind of gave me a chance to make a move. He was just a touch better. I started getting the right front hot there, and I just wasn't able to get cut in the center and get a good run off. So I tried a few times, and the one time in turn 1 and 2, I had him to where I could have probably doored him and put him up in the flat stuff there and got away, but I didn't want to win it that way. So we'll try to do it in the second one, see if we can get out front and get the win the right way.
That's what I appreciate about you. You don't do any of the cheap stuff. You run everybody clean because that's the way you want to be ran. So I can respect that.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, it don't do no good to do that to somebody. And, I've had it happen to me, especially at Thompson. It's easy to do. You just kind of hold them out there and give them a little touch, and then you'll be going on your way, and they'll be up in the fence. But I don't want to win that way. So, like I said, we'll try again the second feature and see if we could win it.
All right, Anthony, go ahead and give a shout out to all your sponsors.
Yeah, I just thank you for doing the broadcast and all the guys for putting on the league, Full Throttle for sponsoring it, and my wife upstairs for holding down the kids. Like I say, every time she's up there fighting with them to get them in bed and take showers and all that stuff while I'm down here playing a video game. So thanks to her.
All right, Anthony, we'll see you for twin feature number 2.
All right. Thank you. I appreciate it.
All right, I'm with your winner tonight, the number 47, Oliver Cordell. Congratulations on your victory.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it.
There for, the last 8 laps, you and Danta started to trade slide jobs there. That was the most challenge you've seen all night.
Yeah, that was fun. I knew with this track, if I could get out front and just kind of maintain there, it would be hard for people to get by me. But yeah, I started catching some traffic. He caught me, and we threw a few sliders. We bumped a few times, but that's just stock car racing. It was fun.
Yeah, you guys traded a little bit of paint, but nothing major. Everybody was able to keep it moving. Do you think you can repeat your performance here in the second twin?
I hope so. I'll let you know here in about 50 laps.
Let me ask you this. The outside lane seemed like it really had an advantage over the inside lane. Is that just because you're able to keep the momentum going? Guy on the inside really can't float off his exit as much to keep the momentum up, so you got to keep him pinching down, right?
Yeah, for sure. There's a little progressive banking in the corners here. But so, yeah, the outside is just a little bit better than the bottom. You can make the bottom work, but it's a little more difficult.
Okay, Oliver, give a shout out to all your sponsors.
Just all you guys for putting this on. Appreciate them. And iRacing, Cordell Motorsports. Try to come back and do it again here in a few minutes.
All right, sounds good. We'll be here waiting for you in the booth.
Thank you.
That was tonight's winner of the first Twin Feature 50, Oliver Cordell, number 47 machine. All right, I'm going to run some commercials. Second session should be kicking off here in a few minutes. As soon as it kicks off live, we'll be back.
broken heart, I can't help you. Rocket science, don't know what to tell you. I may not know how to get to the moon, but when I wanna fly, my crew knows what to do. Crank around the wheel in the left rear. You're only turning 9,000, need another gear. Never know how. Never know
Hey, Jeremy.
Hey! Is that Octane 93 you're wearing?
Yeah, you like it?
Oh, yeah.
Dodge Racing. It's overpowering.
What do you think of Mike Wallace and the Geico Chevrolet?
Whatever. He's out there selling car insurance. I'm out there to win.
Isn't he your cousin?
I didn't say I wouldn't go fishing with the man. All I'm saying is, he comes near me, I'll put him in the wall.
But you don't race in the Busch Series.
Listen, go-kart track, grocery store, those remote-control boats. When it comes to Mike Wallace, story ends with me putting him in the wall.
Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
I'm the last storm that can't be tamed. They wrote my sins on weathered stone, but I broke free, I ride alone. A cross won't save, a church won't stand. When I come knocking with fire in hand, I wear no badge, I bear no name. I am the ghost they failed to tame. This is my black iron prayer, spoken low through smoke-filled air. I ain't kneeling, I ain't clean, I'm the wrath you've never seen. I don't beg and I don't care, I burn truth in a black iron prayer. They took my kin, they took my land. Now I got vengeance in both hands. Their laws were lies, their gods were blind. So I became what they can't find. No chains can hold, no three mains. I walk with dust and phantom pain. This is my black iron prayer, spoken low through smoke-filled air. I ain't kneeling, I ain't clean, I'm the wrath you've never seen. I don't beg and I don't care, I burn truth in a black iron prayer. No halo fits the scorched head, no gospel saves the walking dead. I ride till fire takes the sky and drag the saints down when I die. This is my black iron prayer, ashen blood stripped and bare. I ain't holy, I ain't right, but I never lost a fight. No gods left to answer where I go now with a black iron prayer. cross on my neck don't shine no more. Since I buried my past in a blood-soaked war. I don't run, I don't repent. Every step I take is hell-bent. I ride where the black river flows through ash and bone, where no man goes. Steel in my hand, ghost in my veins. I'm the thunder rolling through Cain's plains. Heaven turned its face away. I made my peace with Judgment Day. Shadows know my every name. They whisper low like a lover's shame. No badge, no law, just boots and grit, and the sound of hell when my hammer hits. Bury me deep with a loaded creed. Let the crows ride down my final deed. If justice sleeps, then I bring fire. A one-man pyre with no empire. I'll ride where the black river flows through burning fields and broken oaks. A sinner's hymn, a reaper's song. I've been outlawed all along. So light that match and carve my name. The devil rides with no shame. I was born where the silence bites, in a shack where wrong outlived the rights. Mama cried when the sky turned black, said, boy, don't run, just don't come back. I ride through fire, I sleep in sin, with a loaded truth beneath my skin. No grave can hold, no judge can bind this rusted heart, this outlaw mind. So bury me with my boots on tight in the dirt where day turns into night. No stone, no name, no hymn, no priest, just wolves to howl and dust to feast. I came from blood, I rode through pain, and I'll die before I kneel again. The law wrote lies and called it fate, but I wrote mine in fire and hate. They took my land, they cursed my name. Now every town just feels the same. Chains don't break, they melt in flame. I ride with rage, I kill with shame. The church can't save what hell designed. A man like me don't look behind. So bury me with my boots still laced. No holy words, no saving grace. I was made for dust and steel. I ain't been clean since the blood ran dry. Ain't said a prayer since mama cried. The law don't hunt me, they just hide. 'Cause I bring the storm when I ride. Crows in my wake, fire in my chest. I lay my sins where the cold wind rests. No redemption, just loaded fate. I ride with vengeance, I don't wait. I've seen friends fall with their hands in the air. Watch good men die while preachers stare. If there's a God, he turned his face. So I took his silence and made my place. Crows in my wake, bones in my path. I don't beg mercy, I don't ask. Just a horse, a gun, and scars I face. Burning behind me, crows in my way. Chains drag, spurs jingle slow. They said I was born from a cursed wind, the kind that breaks and don't mend. But hell ain't far, you don't look back, and I carry its weight in this saddlebag. Crows in my way, cold as steel. Ain't no lie, I didn't make real. I don't dream, I don't hate. I ride alone with crows in my way. Moonlight hits my bloodstained vest. Each stitch sewn with soul unrest. I ain't running from the law no more. I bury shadows at the day's door. We are the graveyard riders, born from ash. Outlaws dancing in a thunder crash. No home, no heaven, just flame and dust. We ride for vengeance, ride because we must. Mama cried when I left that night. Said hell don't sleep for men who fight. But my hands were made to carry pain, and my boots know every outlaw's name. We are the graveyard riders, cold and free, with fire in our hearts and no mercy. No hymns, no peace, no preacher's trust. Just blood and dirt and broken trust. Bullet whispers, midnight vows. ain't dying, we just fade out. Names forgotten, but wrath remains, sewn in scars and twisted chains. We are the graveyard riders, born from ash, outlaws dancing in a thunder crash. We don't beg, we don't confess, we ride till death lays us to rest. They tried to hang me at high noon, but the rope snapped like a worn out tune. Now I ride with smoke in my veins and thunder howling through broken plains. The preacher cursed me in his prayer, the sheriff fell when he drew bare. I carved my name into their graves, a hymn of blood the desert sings. I'm the hangman's shadow, the fire undone, the last bad breath of a smoking gun. I ride through hell with no regret. The law ain't caught me, not just yet. No cross, no crown, no peace to lend, just steel and ash where stories end. Whiskey heart and blackened lungs, I sing my sins with iron tongues. 1,000 miles, 1,000 lies, but truth still burns behind these eyes. Let the gallows rot, let the sky turn red. I ride for the lost, I ride with the dead. Chains can't hold what fate can't tame, and I never once cried out his name. I'm the hangman's shadow, wild and cold, a legend carved in smoke and gold. No savior rides to drag me down. I buried mercy in this town, so light the fuse, then look away, 'cause I don't stop and I don't pray. When you hear hooves where there should be none, that's me still riding, still undone. Dust in my mouth, blood on my hands. I bury truth in no man's land. They took their shots, I took their names. Now the wind still whispers what they became. Ride me down in fire and steel. I don't bow, I don't kneel. Lay my soul where the broken heart, I can't help you. Rocket science, don't know what to tell you. I may not know how to get to the moon, but when I wanna fly, my crew knows what to do. Crank around the wheel in the left rear. You're only turning 9,000, need another gear. Never know how. Never know how.
Hey, Jeremy!
Hey! Is that Octane 93 you're wearing?
Yeah, you like it?
Oh, yeah.
Dodge Racing. It's overpowering.
What do you think of Mike Wallace and the Geico Chevrolet?
Whatever. He's out there selling car insurance. I'm out there to win.
Isn't he your cousin?
I didn't say I wouldn't go fishing with the man. All I'm saying is, he comes near me, I'll put him in the wall.
But you don't race in the Busch Series.
Listen, go-kart track, grocery store, those remote control boats. When it comes to Mike Wallace, story ends with me putting him in the wall.
Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
All right, welcome back as we get ready for the race number 2, the Twin 50s. Qualifying's just kicking off. And Sean has swapped cars for race number 2. Got out of the Monte Carlo and brought out the Camaro. Let's see if it improves his qualifying time. Also, with it being later in the evening time, track's going to be a little bit cooler. So it won't be slipping, sliding around as much. Track's going to have a lot more grip tonight. Sean turns in a lap of 21.93. Peyton Hamlet goes top leaderboard for 21.41. Here comes Anthony Danta. Let's see what he turns in for his first lap. Turns in at 21.38, just a tick off from Peyton Hamlet. Keith Nelson with a 21.43 bumps him up to third. And Danta gets into the wall, just cutting the line for a second lap, so that lap will not count. Matt Barnes on lap number 2. Jackson on lap number 1 puts him 6 quick for 21:54. Let's see if he can improve his second lap. And he does for 21:47. Move him to the 4th spot, just beating out Trey Ashworth. Here's another look at your points before tonight's race. Keith Nelson with a decent lead. He might have lost some ground there. Danta finishing 2nd, him finishing 5th. Trey Ashworth sitting 3rd. Justin Coleman 4th. Mark Fuquay 5th. Robert Ark 6th. Landon Dickens 7th. Peyton Hamlin 8th. Zach Coyer 9th. And Jeff Dillon round out your top 10. As next week will be the final week as they take on the Lady in Black for the Full Throttle 100 at Arlington. The first Twin 50 winner, Oliver Cordell. But in a qualifying effort, let's see where it places him. Cordell, 3rd quick for 21:38. Getting loose off 2. He's going to say that's good enough for right now. Keith Nelson with a better qualifying effort than race number 1, put him 4th for 21:43.
What do you think of Mike Wallace and the Geico Chevrolet?
Whatever. He's out there selling car insurance. I'm out there to win.
Isn't he your cousin?
I didn't say I wouldn't go fishing with the man. All I'm saying is, he comes near me, I'll put him in the wall.
But you don't race in the Busch Series.
Listen, go-kart track, grocery store, those remote control boats. When it comes to Mike Wallace, story ends with me putting him in the wall.
Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
I can't help you. Rocket science, don't know what to tell you. I may not know how to get to the moon, but when I wanna fly, my crew knows what to do. Crank around the wheel in the left rear. You're only turning 9,000, need another gear. Never know how. Never know how.
Hey, Jeremy.
Hey! Is that Octane 93 you're wearing?
Yeah, you like it?
Oh, yeah.
Dodge Racing. It's overpowering.
All right, drivers are going out on track for their 1 minute warm up. Then we'll get ready for our second part of our twin 50s. All right, let's go up for the lineup for twin 50 number 2. Zach Coyer sitting on pole. Cole Baxter outside him. Trey Ashworth, Jackson McLaren make up row number 2. Row 3, Keith Nelson Jr. and last race winner, Oliver Cordell. Anthony Danta starting 7th. Peyton Hamlet 8th. Gus Moody rolling off 9th. Mark Fuquay 10th. Sean Neidert 11th. Matthew Fuquay 12th. Row number 7, Jesse Bankley in the number 25 machine. Outside him, JT Baston. Cody Edmonston in the 369, followed by Jonathan Hoover. Row number 9, Matt Barnes starting in on the inside in the number 31 machine. Outside him, you got Corey Olson. Michael Pinnell in the 07. Gonna come from the back here. Landon Dickens starting 20th, and Isaiah Tiller in that Selena 52 machine. Rolling off shotgun in position number 21. Starting to wonder if this is going to be like the the duels down at Daytona for NASCAR. You have one that's super clean, and then the other one seems to be a calamity. Last race went green all the way. If we can have the same thing here for race number 2. Zach Clear, he changed cars as well. He went from the Monte Carlo to the Camaro. As we get ready for 50 laps under the lights. Ford Mustang pace car about ready to pull off. Zach Clear has control of the field. Cole Baxter hoping to take advantage of that outside lane here at the start. Run down the backstretch. Zach Clear's fighting hard, trying to get up there on the high lane. He doesn't want to get freight train. Zach makes a little bit of contact to Cole. It's a low, he's able to get from there. We're 3 wide back here. It's Keith Nelson, Danta, and Oliver Cordell, that 47 machine, all fighting for position. Peyton Hamlin making a run there on the outside. That Town and Country forward. Trey Ashworth up into the wall. Zach Clear gets spun. Yellow is out. I might have jinxed it. Zach just gets loose. 3 and 4. Comes down front of the field, doesn't get hit by anybody. Trey gets loose as well. Gets up in the outside wall. Little Danta gets spun there at the very end of it. Trey and Danta making contact as they come off the 4. Danta's able to get his position back as the yellow's already out. There's one bullet dodged by Anthony. Your top 5, Baxter, McLaren, Nelson Jr., Cordell, Danta. Trey has to take it into the pits, get some damage fixed. Zach Clear started on pole, now he's all the way back to 21st. The jinx of the pole sitter continues as Jackson McLaren was pole sitter for last race and he dropped back to about 12th or so. The start of the green flag. Jackson's hoping to have that outside lane work for him. It's Oliver Cordell. He's going to be starting second in the outside lane. Inside into 44, your points leader, Keith Nelson Jr. Lights are off on the Ford Mustang. It's getting ready to pull off. Cole Baxter's got to have control of the field as we get ready for this restart. Baxter gets a good restart. He'll pull up high. Back deck. Holding strong on the inside. Oliver Cordell fights for 3rd. Oh, yellow flag once again. Let's take a look here. Brunel gets into the back of the 25, brings him around. Mike was trying to get back up to the podium, get another interview. Looks like JT Baston got a little bit of that, so Land Dickens getting the back of the 14 there.
Broken heart, I can't help you. Rocket science, don't know what to tell you. I may not know how to get to the moon, but when I wanna fly, my crew knows what to do. Crank around the wheel in the left rear. You only turn at 9,000, need another gear. Never know how. Never know how.
Hey, Jeremy.
Hey! Is that Octane 93 you're wearing?
Yeah, you like it?
Oh, yeah.
Dodge Racing. It's overpowering.
All right, field's all lined up once more. Baxter, McLaren, Nelson Jr., Cordell, your top four. Danta sitting fifth right now. Drive on the points here. Trying to pull Baxter. Cole gets a good start, gets himself clear for Jackson. So go down turn number one. He's trying to run the inside lane. Here comes Cordell on the outside. Boy, I really did jinx it. I'm sorry, everybody. I should never say anything about the Daytona duels, because it's sure enough coming to the truth. Oh, two Gray brothers having some issue there. Mark just getting loose off the two, bringing around in front of the field there. Never mind, a little bit of contact between the 98 Peyton Hamlin, the 6 Mark Fuquay, and Gus Moody. Caused that chain reaction there. Sent a few people through the inside field there. Brunel doing a little bit of off-road, trying to avoid all of that. Lights are off on that Ford Mustang. So we get ready for another restart. Lap 8 of 50. Baxter, McLaren. Nelson Jr., Cordell. Danta sitting 5th, Hamlet 6th. Gets a little bit loose. He's got Cordell coming by on the outside. That 47 Camaro. Gets a little bit of long. Here comes Peyton on the outside. Keith. Now is Danta going to move up, try to do the same, follow suit? He does. Peyton gets up a little bit high. Some able to see her fight there on the bottom. That's the battle for 4th between Keith Nelson Jr. and Peyton Hamlet. Flag once again. Oh man. Contact between the 07 99 brings him around. They catch the 72, brings him right in front of Mark. Mark has nowhere to go. Right there in front of him. Thinks he's clear, then bam, Selena 52 truck stop comes right across his hood.
What do you think of Mike Wallace and the Geico Chevrolet?
Whatever. He's out there selling car insurance. I'm out there to win.
Isn't he your cousin?
I didn't say I wouldn't go fishing with the man. All I'm saying is, he comes near me, I'll put him in the wall.
But you don't race in the Busch Series.
Listen, go-kart track, grocery store, those remote-control boats. When it comes to Mike Wallace, story ends with me putting him in the wall.
Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
Baxter still out front, followed by Jackson McLaren and the 7 machine. Oliver Cordell, number 47, sitting 3rd. Keith Nelson will be restarting on the outside. Peyton Hamlet, 5th. Restart. See if Cole Baxter can keep his restart streak going here. Gets another good jump. So now put down Peyton. They're on the inside. Let's see what Nelson and Danta can do. Nelson challenging the 47 machine. He's sitting there on the outside. Up next to Oliver. He's got a good run off. Outside the rails once again. Danta with a little bit of a shot into the 44. Turns him around. Danta goes around as well. Your top two in the points. Drama. Stanton doesn't have a front end now. Shot from Danta to Keith got him a little bit out of shape. That checks Danta up. Gus Moody comes in, gives him a shot, and that takes Keith the rest of the way around. Right in front of the field there. JT Basson able to get through. Not much damage done to him. Tough short track racing around this 3/5 of a mile track. Not sure if it's a full moon here or not. Here we go once more. Battle for second heats up between Colton Cordell and Jackson McLaren. Inside that red and black 31K speed. The outside end, you have the 23 of Jonathan Hoover, JT Bass, a little bit loose getting into the 3 there. Starting to get singled out. Chad Michael Linnell on the inside. Red 93 and outside of the 25 of Jesse Binkley. I was able to thread the needle. Trey Ashworth right behind Matt. Blue and white, red number 8. He's third in the points. This guy is two better right behind him. Back out front, Cole Baxter leading. Followed by Jackson McLaren. Well, third, Peyton Hamlin fourth, Gus Moody, 84 fifth. There's a battle between Boyer and Sean Ryder. Landon Dickens with a 33 machine on the inside. 5:33. Wide coming off too, but now on the inside, a little bit of contact between them, 23. There's a check up behind them, everybody's able to keep moving. Lost a little bit of ground. Got inside of Keith Nelson. You have your top 3 in points, the 8, 9, 44 right there. Fifth place. Way to the 6 as well. Get to the high side, so you get 5 and 93, and it's Danta works on the inside. Contact again, Danta, good way. Good save by those two. Keep it going. Oh, so 369 gets into the back of Mark and parks him. Back out front, 19.7, 47 as he gets by Mark there and keeps it rolling. Top 3, all run single file. You can throw a blanket over them. Back here in the pack, you got Keith Nelson getting by Trey. He's sort of making his way back through the field. A little bit of contact with 23, Tony Cooper and Trey Ashworth. That's Keith Nelson on the inside. JT Babston with a 14 Bush good deal. Outside there. Yellow flag out once more. Sean just parking out there on the backstretch, bring out the yellow. Your top 5 so far. 20 laps to go. Cole Baxter, Jackson McLaren, Oliver Cordell, Peyton Hamlet, Gus Moody. Getting ready for another restart. Let's see if Cole's able to pull ahead like he has for the last 5. Ford Mustang pace car pulls in. Cole gets a good start. He's able to get clear to the 7. Pulls himself up. Peyton's up to get to the right rear. Nope. Oliver's able to pull up. So stop that run on the outside. Peyton's going to try to get to that right rear once again. Oh, Gus Moody gets out of shape. Michael Cavell. That's for 3 wide going to 1-2. 307, 31, 33. Landon Dickens as Keith Nelson Jr. is working there on the inside. Danta caught up in another one. A little bit of a door, the 23 goes up into the 9, spins Danta right around. Rough night for your second place finisher from the first Twin 50.
Broken heart, I can't hold it. Rocket science, don't know what to tell you. I may not know how to get to the moon, but when I wanna fly, my crew knows what to do. Crank around the wheel in the left rear. You only turn in 9,000 meter leather gear. Never know how. Never know how.
Hey, Jeremy.
Hey! Is that Octane 93 you're wearing?
Yeah, you like it?
Oh, yeah.
Dodge Racing. It's overpowering.
Alright, lights about ready to go off on the Ford Mustang base car. Field gets all lined up. Baxter, McLaren, Cordell, Hamlet, Coyer, your top 5. As Cole's looking to do what he's done for the previous restarts, able to get himself clear of that 7. He does not want to go side by side with him into 1 and 2. Allow Jackson to get to run off of 2 on the high side. Peyton's on his back bumper trying to get him to go. As Cole gets another great restart. Cole Baxter in control here. As you have Jackson and Oliver battling for second. On the inside. This time Jackson's going to be able to pull himself clear of the 47. Behind him you have Peyton Hamlet and that Town and Country Ford Curb Records, number 98 there on the outside. Trying to get by Zach Gloria 13 as he's got Michael Fennell, Gus Moody right behind him. Fennell's trying to go back-to-back races with a podium. Gus Moody a little bit out of shape. It's going to allow Keith Nelson to get on the inside there, get clear. Nelson to back up to 7th. Your top 3, all single file right now. Baxter, McLaren, Cordell, Hamlet, Pinnell. We got the pretty much top half of the field, single file. So we got 16 laps to go. To go. Ryan Cole Baxter looking back here in 2nd place. Cole's pretty much been unchallenged for this whole race. Zach Warder all over the back bumper of Pinnell as they come off it too. Right now. Anthony Danta back here in 15. He's got a fresh car. Got everything all fixed up. He's going to try to make some moves here in the late stages. Back out front. It's all Cole Baxter, the 19 machine. Start-finish line, 11 laps to go. Cole Baxter's been out front so far, leading every lap. Sitting in 3rd. Really hasn't been able to get challenge Jackson much for the 2nd position. Right now we're starting to lose ground to the top 3. These 4 cars running. The 07, Michael Pinnell, 13 is Zach Clear, 44 Keith Nelson Jr., and 84 Gus Moody. Zach looks on the inside, Pinnell. They make a little bit of contact. Clear just not able to get a good run off the exit. It's going to give a spot to Keith Nelson. Back up to 6. Your hard charge of the race so far, up 14 spots. The 07, Michael Pinnell. Got Matt Barnes making a pass on Landon Dickens on the outside. That's going to move Matt up to 10th. Matthew Fuquay, followed by his brother Mark. Behind you have the 9 Anthony Danta. It's 13, 14, 15. Danta making a move there. We're going to be 3 wide coming off at 2. Binkley gets turned. Danta gets a piece of that one. Yellow flag is going to be out with 5 to go. This might set up a green-white checker here for the finish. a lot of room coming off the 2. They're going to be 3 wide. He got squeezed, came down, got turned off to the 6, right into the 9. Getting ready for a final restart, quite possibly. Baxter's got control of the field. Outside him, Jackson McLaren, Oliver Cordell, Peyton Hamlet going to be starting on the outside in the 4th spot. As that Ford Mustang pulls off. Has control, takes off, gets a good restart, gets himself clear once again. Now allow Jackson and Oliver to be battling. Pinnell throws a little bit of a door to the 98 of Peyton Hamlet. Peyton throws it in down low, returns the favor. White flag is out. We got 4 to go. Boy, you saw that one run. Call that live. Where into the wall. Looks like Dickens was a little bit out of shape. So you see the 33 on the inside of Trey Ashworth right there. Gets himself out of shape. Makes contact with the 13. Then collects Danta and Matt Fuquay as well. Jonathan Hoover into the 23 getting a piece of that. Isaiah Tiller also getting a piece. Corey Olson 99. Big hit for Zach Guerrero. Off the pace car once again. Cole Baxter leading the way outside of him. Jackson McLaren 3rd place. Oliver Cordell, Peyton Hamlet sitting 4th. Fairly clear. He's got Oliver looking low. Be 3 wide for the lead coming off of turn 2. Oliver trying to steal it right now. So we're coming 2 to go. Jackson's into the wall. Cole Baxter out front, followed by Old Cordell. Jackson's looking on the inside. Michael Pennell. Cole Baxter wins the second Twin 50, followed by Oliver Cordell. Michael Pennell finishes third once again. Hard fought battle for him all the way up through the field. Cole, you got a copy?
I got you, man. How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. I'm happy to see this race is over. Man, this is a struggle for you. You're able to keep the lead for all 50 laps. Restart after restart after restart. That last one, you almost wasn't able to get clear like you did for the previous 9.
Yeah, of course, Jackson ran me really good. Can't thank him enough for not really like screwing me over or anything. It was fun. I knew as long as I kept control over those restarts that I'd be able to get it done. Starting second was a huge help. Just being able to get the run off of 2 and clearing, just trying to maintain control, that was pretty huge. If I wasn't able to kind of hang on, I don't think I'd have been able to stay up front really.
Yeah, that final restart, it got a little bit scary for you. You guys were 3 wide coming off of 2, but you're able to use that outside momentum, just roll right along.
Yeah, I knew if I'd give myself a little bit more room on that last one because they were going to be a little bit more pushy, give myself a little bit more room to generate a run off the top, I'd be able to get back around them and it wouldn't be too much of an issue.
All right, Cole, congratulations on your first victory of the season. Go ahead and give a shout out to all your people.
Man, everybody in there. There's a huge group of us that we all run in real life, and a bunch of good guys. Can't thank everybody enough for showing up to these races like they do. They've made a really good deal out of this league, and I'm happy to see it growing like it is. It's been fun so far. Of course, I haven't had much luck. I was running up front at Slinger and then Myrtle Beach. Just couldn't get anything done until tonight. So it definitely feels good and gratifying. And like I said, I can't thank everybody else enough.
All right, Cole, congratulations once again, and we'll see you next week at the Lady in Black.
Sounds good. I'll see you then.
Oliver, you got a copy?
Yo.
I got you.
Came up 1 spot short from going back-to-back for the Twin 50s here tonight, but you made it interesting there at the end.
Yeah, like we saw last race, it's just impossible to pass here. Rode third, just trying to save a little tire. And when I got down to it, it was just too little too late. But it was fun, had fun. It was a good race.
Yeah, you're definitely making a good challenge here on that very last restart when you guys were 3 wide coming off of 2. It closed up real quick, but you're able to come through and bring it home second. So for you, first and a second tonight, it's a pretty good night.
Yeah, not bad. We'll take it. I don't know where we're at next week, but look to win there as well.
We'll be at Darlington, the Lady in Black.
Oh, man, that'll be fun.
Yeah, last year's season finale was a pretty good race. I expect it's the same for next week. So.
Yep. Yeah. We'll see. I've never driven a street stock on a NASCAR track, or Darlington, anyways. So I don't know what to expect, but we'll see.
All right, Oliver. Congratulations once again for your win and the second place here tonight.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Michael, you got a copy? I'll tell you, I really didn't think you're going to make your way through the field, but somehow you're able to get up here to third place.
Yeah, I had to start last in that one. Wrecked both my qualifying laps, and man, all throughout the race, probably made a whole lot of people mad, but at least I can go to bed tonight knowing that I tried.
Yeah, you're the proverbial bull in a china shop there for a few of them, but like I said, you're able to work your way through the field. I wondered what happened to you, why you started in the back, but guess what? Hitting the wall coming off of 4.
The first lap, I actually spun out, and then I knew that I only had one more lap, and then I just pushed it way too hard because I knew with one lap I was kind of at a disadvantage, and then coming out of 4, the ass end kind of touched the wall, and I think I started like 22nd or something, but man, no, it was fun. Like I said, probably made a whole lot of people mad, but unfortunately, it was my last one for the season, so I knew I had to go for it all and try to win one at least, because I ain't won one at all this season. So, like I said, I don't race to not try, so you got to go for the win all the time.
I can respect that, and hey, you definitely gave it your all here tonight. Back-to-back thirds for the Twin 50s. So all in all, pretty good night for you.
Yeah, all season I've either had DNFs or just horrible finishes. So 2 top 3s in one night. It's hard to complain about it when I've had a season like I've had.
Said they won't be there at the Lady in Black next week, but at least you ended on a high note for yourself.
Yeah. I'm not just not a fan of the street stocks and the NASCAR tracks is all. But no, it was a fun year for me. I love doing this every off season. It makes the off season way more fun. Do it with my friends that I go to the racetrack with every week. So getting to do it with them on here is pretty fun.
All right, Michael, give a shout out to your sponsors.
Pinellas Transmission Center, C&D Property Management, and Realist Realty. Give a shout out to Justin Coleman for making me the paint last minute. I thought it turned out pretty good.
Yeah, by the way, why is he MIA?
Brother, I don't know. We was texting back and forth today. I should have asked him, but I'm not 100% sure.
All right, I just want to make sure everything's okay with Justin. I haven't seen him here for about, 3 or 4 weeks now.
Yeah. Shame he didn't show up. He's usually pretty fast. Tonight would have been a good night for him.
All right, Michael. Well, you have a good one.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right, let's go through the rundown here. Give you the results for this feature. Cole Baxter bringing it home. Oliver Cordell finished the second. Michael Pinnell third. Jackson McLaren fourth. Keith Nelson Jr. points leader fifth. Peyton Hamlet sixth. Gus Moody seventh. Trey Ashworth eighth. Mark Fuquay able to work his way back up into the top 10. Finishing ninth. Zach Coyer top 10 as well. Finishing 10th. Jesse Bankley 11th. Matt Barnes 12th. JT Baston 13th. Jonathan Hoover 14th. Corey Olson 15th. Landon Dickens 16th, Matthew Fuquay 17th. Anthony Danta taking a hit in the points, finishing 4 laps down, 18th. Isaiah Tiller 19th, Cody Edmonston 20th, Sean Neidert 21st. All right, folks, that's going to end our Twin 50s here tonight. As we come back next week for the season finale of the Winter Street Stocks Series, brought to you by Full Throttle Race Parts for the Full Throttle 100 at Darlington. The track too tough to tame. Y'all have a good week. We'll see you next Sunday.
A broken heart, I can't help you. Rocket science, don't know what to tell you. I may not know how to get to the moon, but when I wanna fly, my crew knows